Or be back at it, but yet hugging. Sup. Suppity sup. Keep it a little bit quieter for this intro because we have people here painting. I want to be respectful to them. And honestly, I don't want them to think I'm a psychopath. Yelling random profanities in my basement. So now, that means we are here, I would say bright and early, but for another wonderful day of work. And in case you missed it, I've done a little rage queuing the last 2 days. So we've had 11 and a half hour shifts that I don't get paid OT for, as well as I went to bed late, and I had to wake up. So I woke up late. So we're here late, guys. It is what it is. I'm never late. I'm never early. I'm precisely here when I am needed. You understand? But there was a patch today. I had to update it. So we're going to go over these patch notes. Now, I haven't been looking at the patches, or we have been, but I've been skimming. I can't read it, bro. It's to the point now, it's better that there's nothing positive ever reading these. There isn't. I get nothing out of it. So I imagine I'm going to start reading this, and I'm just going to skim it. To be honest, this shit pissed me off. Launch sequence ready to begin. Rockets ready. Check engine launch. Check slippery sea creature. Check shock noodle. Check. Patch number 4 days ago. Lift it. Yep, there it is. Already pissed. We've got a doozy of a patch for you this week with 28 balance adjustments. Let me see what the TFT patch notes look like. That was a fucking mistake. All right, what we got here? Amumu nerfed. Nivea nerfed. Deserved. Deer nerfed. Elise nerfed. Good. Darwin nerfed. Jax nerfed. Good. Maokai nerfed. Good. Udyr. Oh! Was this back-to-back nerfs for him? It's okay because I bet, just based off this, I bet when we get to the Maokai and Udyr section, it's going to be like, we didn't want to go too hard because we also nerfed Demonic Embrace, so if things are out of line, we'll correct the next be some bullshit. Buffs, Ari, Alistar, Philios, Cho'Gath. To be honest, I thought Cho'Gath was pretty, so I'll take it. Malphite, Orianna, Riven. Why is Riven getting buffed? Vegar, Viego, adjusted Thresh. Nerfing support items. No, this is adjusting. Adjusting jungle. Word treasure. Ari, do not care. Alistar, don't care. Amumu, health growth decreased, armor growth decreased, W% health, don't care. Don't care. Annie, we laid against Annie twice for the first time yesterday. She was actually broken. But it was because of her passive. So she gets her passive at a fountain now. Her stun. So she doesn't have to use the mana to get it. It's really good support. And then her E shield's too big. Base health decreased. E damage decreased. R cooldown increased. And I did say, why does she have so much HP? If you remember. If you recall. I was like, she only has a fucking the Kindle Gem. So minus 34. 5 per level. That's it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. I mean, we'll see. Wait, retaliation. Wait, what? Is that the shield? But they just nerf the damage at return? Interesting. See if that does anything. 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 on her ult. Wait, no, E max on support Annie is first, I thought. I asked yesterday, you guys told me it was first. Okay, when you go Annie support, you max E, right? I think Annie's support was strong. Helios, do not care. Zero, I do not care. Cho'Gath, what's up, Big Show? Armor growth, like I said, I think Cho'Gath was fine, to be honest. Armor growth increased, Q mana cost decreased, base damage increased, W mana, just straight buffs along the board. The champion that has fallen behind in the meta due to this lackluster late game presence, where his damage falls off significantly. His mana costs make it hard for. I'm not sure about this. I guess most of your damage is from your ult and like Heartsteel if you go it, actually. So maybe it's true. His mana costs make it harder to stay. This is true. Stay out of the map after a single fight. This is always true. They're aimed at relieving some of these issues and making Cho'Gath feel better to play. I'm always so curious. Like, so, does anybody know, like, why they... Like, for instance, armor growth, they went 0.3. Does anybody know why they didn't do 0.2 or, like, 0.4? Is it just to route it to 5? Or what's the actual logic behind that? I'm so confused. They always do, like, point... Rupture. Mana cost, -10. It's fine. 5, 10, 15, 20. Not bad. Little bonus. W mana cost. That's actually big. 70. That's actually big. 5 per level, 20 mana. This is actually big. This is the W mana cost actually big. Like that. It's been lethal recently between her clean speed for blood threat. She's becoming the queen of the jungle instead of the queen's fight. I mean, this is true, but it's a problem with the jungle. I'm not going to read it. Jarvan, W cooldown, played against him yesterday. His W shield was too big. Nice. Jax. Base health increased. Health growth increased. EAP ratio adjusted. Damage calculator adjusted. Our passive on hit. Not reading it. I don't care. You're an idiot, right? The champ's the most elo-inflated bitch in the server. Is it nerf or a buff? Nerf. Alpha W cooldown increased. Armor scaling. Don't really care. Maokai! Oh, let me take a sip of water because if they didn't nerf what I said to nerf, I'm gonna be pissed. Q damage increased. E cooldown increased. Base damage decreased. AP ratio decreased. Slow HP ratio increased. Slow AP. Okay, it looks like they touched his E. Okay, he's way too strong right now. And incredibly frustrating with his sapling bombs. No shit. They're meant to be zoning vision tools, not damage ones. AP tree is compelling build. There's no reason to risk crafting a glass cannon. No one can ever comes near to it. Sapling cooldown nerfs will take Maokai to bounce the limit. Compensation buffing Bramble Smash. So the saplings, like I said, that is, and Maokai's R gives too much movement speed and it goes too long. But the saplings are the biggest problem. So they're almost doubling from 10 seconds to 14. It's like almost a 50% increase, right? Is that how that works? Whatever. This is no CDR, by the way. So they'll stack CDR because every character does. So maybe it won't even matter. And honestly, I feel like that's probably insignificant. But we'll see. If they last, if they don't last as long, I think it's fine. Magic damage. 5 per level. Minus 10% bonus to health. What is brush empowered sapling slow? 0.1. Wait, the more AP you had on Maokai, the more you got slowed? I didn't even fucking know that. Bro, what the fuck? Okay, but that went from 0.4% to 0.1. Like I said, I guess we'll try and see. I think what they're going for is a placebo nerf. Like they do a lot. Like, will Maokai be bad? Maybe maybe not. But people will see the patch notes and they will by default stop playing them. Like they always do. So we'll see. If I see it in my game and it's a problem, I'm gonna flip shit though. Rihanna, do not care. Riven, honestly, don't care, but you're dumb. Don't care. Don't care. Do not care. Udyr, we've been banning him for 2 months. Health growth decreased, base armor decreased, Q on hit damage decreased, R increased, slow decrease. This should be I actually want to read this. Since Udyr's visual update, pretty much, we've spent quite a few patches working on the power quite a few. You spent quite a few. It's been over a year. He was remember, I run, I stun Udyr. He was even strong then. What do you mean quite? Oh, we spent quite a few. It's been like a year, bro. And even before his rework, he was broken. One of the power balance between each of his stance maxes, as well as his overall power. His win rates for stances have fluctuated greatly, but his overall win rate has been relatively stable. Yeah, at 54%. The fuck? Stably at 53%, with a 50% ban rate and a 100% pick rate. Oh, but it's stable. Now that we're more happy about how each stance spreads power, we're taking a bigger swing at Udyr's total power level, which has been a cut above other junglers since preseason. Preseason? Since preseason. No. Why? Dude, I swear to God, if they just had this and they removed this from every single remove it, and just keep this, it's the patch notes would be so much, wouldn't tilt me as much to read. 6 HP growth, 3 armor. Awesome. -3 armor. I mean, this is it. 5%. 5%. This is it. Did I miss something? I mean, this doesn't seem like shit. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty underwhelming. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it like matters statistically. This doesn't seem like shit. Like every other nerf he's gotten for the past 15 months. I mean, we'll see. I won't ban him just so he drops 100 kills and I can get pissed off, flame the devs again, and then start banning him. That's what I'll do. Don't care. Items. Cool. D-Shield. I've been begging for a Doran Shield nerf forever, by the way. Which is a very strong item early game because purchase for both tanks and fighters that make a lot of champions feel less punishable than it. Surf aims to lower the pass feeling without discouraging interaction-based healing. 6 health per 5 to 4 health per 5. I guess it's almost a double, like a 50% nerf as well, right? From 6 to 4, almost. From 6 to 4. We'll see how it feels. I'm more of a feel player. Durability update. Range supports have reigned supreme, and melee supports have had to rely on fighting with early lane kills. Why'd you ever bring up the durability patch? If you go back in time and revert this patch, the game's safe. Roles of change used to even out the power of the classes by more closely syncing the time supports. Get their wards, upgrades, and improving the balance of health regeneration spells in main lane. Double. That's pretty big. Anytime you see like it like increases by 50% or whatever, I think it's pretty big. Or 100, whatever the fuck this is. Damn, this is big. Mana is a complete myth, but whatever. This should be nice. We'll see. Magical footwear. Pro players are sometimes going magical footwear and selling the boots when they get them to use the gold to accelerate their mythic item purchase. Magical footwear. I didn't even know people were selling the boots. What the fuck? Sell for 90 gold? 550 gold total to 450. Jungle! Everybody shut the fuck up. Finally, after reading this useless shit, I get to read the fucking jungle adjustments. Let's see what you absolute fucking bums have done. Finally. Why don't we just put these at the top? Because it's the only thing that fucking matters. So the first thing they're starting off with is Rift Herald. Shelly's range is fairly primitive for moving her into position outside of the Baron Pit. They can use her advantage of removing her soft reset state. Where the patience ends and she runs back, it can be picked up by enemy teams. So now, Casted Shelly, you can escape, not lose your breath. I mean, bro, the whole leash range that they've done since this terrible preseason jungle change has just felt clunky. Like, it doesn't feel natural. Like, you not being able to move the jungle camps a certain, like, barely anywhere feels clunky. And it's like a Band-Aid fix to junglers being able to double camp, which honestly was the problem. Which is, again, a jungle problem, but this was a clunky change. So you have more leash range, and will no longer soft reset. Okay. Gromp. He is currently so durable that he's very hard to counter jungle, and his time time tax on full clears is too high. We're pulling down his durability a tad, which will scale. Dude, I'm not gonna. Dude, no shit. He's very hard to counter jungle because you reduced XP and damage to all camps. You're able to counter jungle. So why don't we just remove that change, dude? How about How about we just revert the jungle to before it was preseason? How about we do that, Riot? Instead of this dumb shit. You know how bad it feels as a laner to... Again, okay, so I got ganked probably 70 times yesterday in 4 games, and I got 0 ganks. Do you know how bad that feels for me as a top laner playing when I'm getting ganked that much, knowing that the enemy jungler's not losing anything because my jungle can't counter jungle? You know how bad that feels? Where before, if I got ganked 70 times, it was like, okay, my jungler's getting a lead by counter jungling and taking his camps. You know what I mean? Like, that is what sucks. But okay, lower it by 150. One more spell. Nice. So they'll have to auto 1 time and cast 1 more ability. Sustain. Let's see this one. Instead of the jungle, could use a helping hand, so we're bringing it up just a tad. Remember, what? What? Early sustain in the jungle could use a helping hand, so we're bringing it up just a tad. Remember, this is multiplied by up to 2 point. What am I fucking reading? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, it looks like they're fucking so far, 3 paragraphs in, it looks like they're buffing jungle, which is, it's gonna make my head explode. So, but again, I'm not at base heal for monster kills plus 5. So they get to heal more for monsters. Good for these guys. Jungling was a bit tough. Make their camps. Let's just keep going. Clear speed, AP. I feel lightheaded. AP junglers have a very generous ratio on their companion's damage. Now that the meta is dominated by these champions, it seems that ratio is a bit too generous. Demonic Embrace, after the changes to jungle HP scaling in preseason, made it the pre-eminent jungle clear item. The pressure on tank bruiser junglers to purchase item clear effect. A lot of words when little words do trick. What do we got here? Jungle companion damage. What the fuck am I reading? So it goes from plus 15 to plus 12. That's it. Okay. So that's a 3% change. So AP junglers, AP jungle companion does 3% less damage if they're AP. 3%. Is that how I'm reading this? So, like, let's say you're playing Diana and you're doing a camp. So, what's 3%? Is 3%? Let's like, you do 100 damage right now. If it's now you lose 3 damage. Is that a lot? 3 damage seems like a lot. Oh, wait a minute. No, it doesn't. But maybe I'm thinking of this wrong. Companion does 35 in auto. True damage on the jungle. No, it's on the true damage of the jungle monster dot. Jungle monsters have true damage? Since when? So wait, so the jungle pets have like red buff true damage on them? Yes. And now it's 3% stronger or weaker for AP. And if you go by percentages, it's 20%. A 20% nerf. Awesome. Sorry, I have to make sure. Kill experience. Early game League Legends have become very snowbally. You're fucking terrible at your job. We're paring down early leads from kills so that when someone gets ahead early into a game, they don't get so far ahead so fast. This is they say this is jungle, but this is every lane, right? So 42 XP. Level 1, it's the same. Somebody do the math. How much are they losing per level? It looks like it's just mid-game. I guess it's not. I guess this is early. No, because this is 44% of level. To 30% of level. Oh! Okay, so 30% level, 30, so it was 39, now it's 30. It was 44, so now it's 30. 49, 30. 52, okay, so this should be considerable. 52 to 30. Then it starts going back. 49 to 35. So this is, okay, and again, this is for everybody, though. So let's say you're playing top lane, you solo kill your laner at level 5. You're going to get less XP. See how it goes. Wait, it's over already? Combat kill experience in the jungle. Kills can quickly swing players back into parity with opponents who are simply ahead from other actions. Mechanics are built to get you within a fighting chance of opponent with a comeback system on kills, but brought you up to a level. This shouldn't be a major shift leveling in League, but it should mean level leads are a little bit stickier. Catch up kill experience gained, 16% level difference between you and the champion killed to 20%. So it's a 25% buff to catch up kill. So let me try and do it. So if let's say I'm playing Gangplank, I die 5 times, but I get my Essence Reaver and I solo kill the level 9 Riven. I get more XP for doing that now? By 20%, 25%. No, I get less XP for doing that now. 25% less. I mean, okay, whatever. Dude, whatever, this hurt my head. I'm just trying to get, they refuse to put it fucking on simple terms with percentages. So this affects everybody. This affects everybody. They're hoping that this affecting everybody will nerf jungle. This is a buff. This is a buff. This is a buff. This is a nerf. AP only junglers. Yeah, we'll see, bro. We'll see. If I when I queue up and I get ganked 100 times, which I will, and the enemy jungler is not punished for it, I'm gonna flip. Party chat. It's a new chat channel that allows you to chat to your pre-made party lobby chat. Behavioral systems! New commands for mute self. Oh, and deafen are available in game. Okay. Players use automatic chat. Why did this take so long? We have seen players use automatic chat abuse detection and muting feature in order to mute themselves, which is a misuse of that system. New players do it. These functions weird. Why did this take 10 years? Did you know it used to be, dude? Like I remember before, I would like email Riot, yo, please chat restrict my account. I don't want to be able to type anymore. I'm emotional man child. I can't contain it. And they'd be like, no, we're not going to do that. Why did this take forever to do? When you do the text, it was well known for the players mute stuff. You could undo it. I don't know if I feel like it's pretty much turning team chat off. They probably need to remove this. This is what they need. Make it so you can't undo it after the game. Or excuse me, if you do it during a game, you can't undo it until like the next game. Because I would tell myself, like, it's like me when I mute all, and I get like I start shaking. Like I have to type to my team. I have to. I don't know. It just makes me feel better. I have to type to these guys. So then I unmute myself and then type to them. You have a preview from using text chat and review yourself from seeing chat with other players, as well as with other players. You have muted yourself. So like mute all or turn chat off. Help you win and loss amount when your visible rank properly match your MR from 15 to 22. Against losses or values are increased across the board, so you get more LP, but you lose more. Duo in the match is much more. I'm not going to read this. Remove duo queue. Remove duo queue. Slightly increases skill rating matching for duo players. I seen Fizz. Oh, Astronaut Iber. Looks odd. We'll see.